Hey guys, I'm going to show you how simple it is to make chicken bone broth. It's extremely simple. It takes only 10 minutes to prep and 60 minutes for the Instant Pot or pressure cooker to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and take my rotisserie chicken bones that I kept. I deboned my rotisserie chicken and I saved the bones, put it in the freezer. I'm putting about 1.5 whole chickens in there. And I'm basically putting one whole onion cut in quarters, some carrots. You can put as many as you want. It just becomes sweeter. Celery, as well as the onion, ginger, garlic if you want. I put fresh rosemary as well as mint, as well as I have lemons. I have lemons to put in. Now the lemons is an alternate to apple cider vinegar. So I use apple cider vinegar with the milk from the bones, but lemon will also work too. I just use one lemon. I also add bay leaves to it. So very, very rich, very, very clean tasting broth. Afterwards, I'm setting it to broth mode and putting it to 1 hour. Make sure the seal is on, and it's done. Pretty much you wait an hour and the Instant Pot already cooks it and pressure cooks it. And it's very, very clean broth. I use it for all my recipes, and I'll show you in a bit. So you have to strain all this stuff out though. So here's another fun tip. I basically get a big bowl and I have a strainer, and I will use binder clips to hold the strainer in place while I pour it in. So binder clip to the front and 2 binder clips to the back, so it keeps it nice and stable. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pour the entire pot in, and look, it strains. You can do it without having someone hold it or anything, or things spilling over. Very, very useful. This makes roughly around, I think, 96 ounces if you fill the Instant Pot with 2/3 of the water, which is the max fill for the Instant Pot, at least for mine. And I'll go ahead and strain all this stuff out. Now, you can either eat it, you can compost it, for that cooked material, but what we want is this, the broth. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the 32-ounce containers and seal it, let it cool before putting it into the refrigerator. It'll last roughly 5 days, or you can just freeze it. It'll last for a longer time. So very, very convenient. Takes like less than 10 minutes to prep, 60 minutes for it to cook in the Instant Pot. Super convenient. Now I basically put it in my rice, I put it in my noodles or pasta, and it adds a really nice flavor to it. I also do it with my veggies as well. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys.